Get it, you dirty whore.
It gets deeper there.
Look at that pile.
You don't have such a bath after this?
Dave, do you think food's a bit expensive these days?
I do.
I gotta start that again, that was awful. That was awful. What's up, everybody? Today I've got my mate Dave here. We're going to teach Dave to break down a chicken. So it's no secret that the cost of food has gone through the roof lately, particularly your proteins. I did a little price check this afternoon, and the price of chicken breast is $11 a kilo. Chicken thighs, $14.50 a kilo. Chicken wings, which used to be a trash cut, are now $9 a kilo. So a whole chicken is $5.50 a kilo. So it just makes sense for you to buy a whole chicken. And with the few skills that we're going to go through today, you've got all those pieces for a lot cheaper. And we're going to use the bones to make a chicken stock, so you're just getting the most bang for your buck. Let's go, make it good. David, have you done this before?
What's a chicken?
Are you feeling confident with the knife?
Not at all.
Great, let's do this.
Not your knife.
Perfect.
And have all these chickens been checked for bird flu?
Indeed. They're full of so many hormones, bird flu cannot touch them. So what I want you to do first, is I want you to sort of feel down the middle there, and you'll feel like that hard ridge in the middle.
I feel it.
Feel it? So what we're going to do is we're going to cut down either side of that ridge and take the breast off first. So start by peeling it and then just going in just gently with the knife. And then as soon as you make a little cut, you can run your finger along there and just sort of follow that ridge there.
Like that?
Yeah, nice. Awesome. So what you'll come down to the front and you'll get to like the wishbone. So the wishbone runs down there like that across the breast. Mm-hmm. So we're going to follow that wishbone down, just like so. Pull the way up, and then pull away gently with the other hand as you go. Yep, sweet. So we're going to go. So basically, the rib cage is shaped like it's got like a fin on top, and then it runs down like that, right? Mm-hmm. So we're just going to follow the ribs around real gently. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull away with one hand, while we just sort of like use the tip of the knife to touch the meat so that it comes away.
Like this?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it?
So get your finger in there and pull that away, and you can get a bit closer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so just use the tip of the knife, and you're not trying to sort of like hack it as much. It's just sort of like encourage it to come away from the bone.
Okay.
It's all good. So just keep following it down.
All the way down?
Yep, all the way down, and then you'll get to see how it's sort of just coming away there. So like you're going to get to the point where you hit the wing, right? And what you want to do is you want to find it with your finger, that little ball joint there.
Where we're talking?
So like down around here.
Okay, so
about there.
For the people.
So the people is going to be where the wing joins on with the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to find the inside of that, and we're just going to use the tip of the knife to go in through that joint.
You're going to find the part where the two bones intersect.
That's it, exactly. And so you find that little cartilagey bit, you can sort of like slip the tip of the knife in.
Got it.
And you should be able to pop it out.
Got it.
There you go. So satisfying, right?
It was a bit. Yeah.
And then we're just going to sort of carry on through the bottom here to the chopping board, yeah?
You gave me a shit knife.
Well, good. That's why I took this knife. Alright, so you can take that little bit of fat off there. So what you're going to do is you're going to sort of separate that off so that it sort of lies flat like this one.
Like this? Like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Yep.
And through there?
Yep. So you're going to find where that thigh joint is.
No.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then same thing, just pop the tip of the knife in there and just twist it. Right, so use your finger and you'll find where the sort of, once again, where the bones intersect. So if you follow the, so you feel that, and you can feel it sort of pops in there.
Oh, in there?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, yeah.
So use the tip of the knife just to pop into that joint. Yep,
Oh, yeah.
that sounded right.
Yeah.
Beauty. And then we sort of just, that's kind of the hard part. And then you just run that down, take it off. Nice. There we go. So we repeat the process on the other side.
When do we wash our hands?
Now. And then we'll do the other side. So once again, I'm going to go down the side of that.
Alright, so here, just for
Yep.
memory's sake?
Yep.
Yep.
So just go down once again gently, pushing away, and like using the tip of the knife just to encourage the meat to let go of the bone. Follow up to that that wishbone again. Follow it down. We're going to get down to that wing. So try not to go through the rib cage. Down through that wing. Yeah. So you want to sort of like go down there and then around, as opposed to trying to go straight through. So like that way.
That way. Okay.
That way, and then sort of around the ribcage.
Ah, right.
Yep.
Yep. Ah, yeah.
There you go. And it should come away pretty easy. Like it wants to sort of
Yeah.
give.
No, it does. Yep.
If you find yourself having to really rip into it, then you've hit bone, and you need to change tack.
I think that's a really important thing you should say in the video.
Right. So if you got to that wing,
I am back on this side, and I've got that last cut to make.
yep. So you found so go in with the tip of the knife and just pop that joint out. Have you popped it? That sounded more like it. Sweet. Nice. And then once again, just follow the contour down to the chopping board. Yep. And then we'll get to the back part here. You can kind of see how like this back section is almost like a bit of a boat. It's kind of like a U shape. You sort of just want to go in on the side of that.
Around here.
So you can feel it. You feel that bone there.
What? And what am I feeling here?
So you're feeling that bone, and you want to go down the outside of it.
This bone?
Yep. That one
I
there.
feel it. Yep.
Yep. So go down the outside of it. But that'll sort of lead you to the thigh bone as well. So once you get to that thigh bone, once again, use the tip of the knife. So you can see the ball joint there. You can use the tip of your knife to just like pop that out.
Yep.
And then easy as. Nice. That sounded very satisfying. Yeah. So there's that bone there. You want to cut down there.
Down there?
Yeah.
Okay,
So it should be easy to cut. Shouldn't be difficult. Yep. So you found the thigh bone, right? It stopped like you've hit bone. So you want to use the tip of your knife to pop that out. So that thigh bone will be about there, right? So there's the little cartilage joint right there. So you pop the tip of your knife in and just like twist it, and it should just pop off. So just what you can also do, reach in there and just like pop it open like that, and then just cut down, basically straight down to the board there, trying to keep as much meat on as possible. Not a bad first attempt. Cool. So we'll put these frames aside, and we're going to break down our halves into the constituent pieces. So the other thing as well is like, one side is always more intuitive than the other. So like this side you did really well. This side there's a little bit left on, but you know, you'll get used to it with practice. Now you know the structure of the skeleton. It's kind of just sort of common sense when you're cutting down and around it.
that makes sense.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to break this down into your useful sort of pieces. So you can it's pretty obvious where like the breast is, right? And then between the breast and the thigh, it's only just held together by a piece of skin. So you just separate that out.
So just like this?
Yep, and then through the gap. Job done. Now you got yourself a Maryland, you've got yourself a thigh, and a tenderloin. So with the wing, so turn it over, and you can kind of feel where that wing sort of just meets, it ends up with no meat, so where it's not hard anymore.
Yep.
And just sort of go through and take that off. Done. Chicken wing.
Chicken wing.
So we can break down this Maryland into drumstick and a thigh. Once again, more bang for your buck. So the trick with this one, what you're feeling for is you feel where the joint is.
So where are we talking?
So put it down on the board. So you can feel it. So logically the bone meets like that, right? You can feel right there how it joins. There's like a little...
There.
Yeah, right? So what you're doing is you're trying to aim for that. Because that is just cartilage and it should be pretty easy to go through with your knife. No? So, yeah, you're pretty close. So I'd probably go, yeah, I've fucked this up so many times. Like, doing this, I've done this literally hundreds of times and I still mess it up sometimes. Yeah, just feel around until you find that cartilage a bit and it should be fairly easy just to go through. And then we've got all of our constituent pieces. So we've got thigh, we've got drumstick, we've got chicken wing, got big ass chicken titty. And we've even got tenderloins. If you want to break it down even further, you can take tenderloin off.
Yeah, tenderloin.
Yep. And that's essentially it.
You want this? It looks like a
I'll take it off.
my grandmother's squirrel.
Grandma was a special lady.
She was. Oh, thank you. To respect that. Yon having such a bath afterwards.
Alright, should we do the other side?
Oh,
Good shit. Trim it up. Keep all these trimmings and we'll chuck them in our chicken stock too. Cool. So there you have it, folks. Chicken pieces, $5.50 a kilo. So we've broken down our chicken. Dave's done a really good job. We've got ourselves our breast, our thigh, our drumstick, chicken wing, chicken tenders, $5.50 a kilo for all of us. We're going to keep all the trim and the bones, and we're going to make ourselves a chicken stock out of it. And yeah, that's where we're at. Well done, Dave. Make it good.
thank you, Scott. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube public.
Say make it good.
Make it good.
Like and subscribe, motherfuckers.
Like and or subscribe, whichever you prefer.
It's a bit.